Okay, good morning class. Today we're going to be doing a strap sleeve. So basically, what is a strap sleeve? So we found out that strap sleeve is a sleeve that has a seam basically. So we started off by analyzing the TD and we found out that we have a seam in the sleeve. So then we estimated and analyzed the TD and estimated that the purple part of our TD will be 4 centimeters when we're doing our style analysis, and that orange part will be 3 centimeters. So let me show you how we did the pattern of the sleeve. Okay, first of all, you need to trace out the sleeve. Trace out the whole sleeve of the sleeve block of the sleeve, and then when you're done, we are going to come back to the sleeve. Firstly, we remember I told you about the 4 centimeters that we measured in the purple area. So here's the 4 centimeters from the curve down into this curve. That's 4 centimeters. And then we drew out the whole curve, and then we estimated 3 centimeters the yellow orange part, which is 3 centimeters here and 3 centimeters here. And then we're done with that. Then we need to put in our grain lines and notches. Oh, and then we dealt with our dots by closing it and easing it into the seam that we are going to cut. So our notches and cutting instructions were basically, we're going to cut along this curve, and then we're going to put 2 notches at the back and 1 notch at the front, and then 2 notches down by the seam at the hemline. And so this is how it will look. Here we go. So there you go, we can see that there's a purple side. From the TD we can see that here's the purple side area, and then here is your orange area, which we're saying. And then this is how we did our master pattern. So basically our master pattern will be 2 separate pieces. Remember, we closed the dots, and then we eased, and then we put in our grain lines and our information, and then we also put in our notches, and then remember that we're using a half block, so our seam allowance will be 0.5, and then our hem was 1 centimeter, because hems are usually 2 centimeters full scale. So this is our master pattern. Okay, and then this is the actual pattern with the actual sleeve when it's done. You can see that the white area represents the orange from our style analysis, and then our purple, and then the black area represents the purple area. So basically this is the sleeve when it's done, and then that is your strap sleeve. Thank you.